All right, so we have some pretty exciting news. Today, Brazil's Supreme Court ruled in favor of former President Lula da Silva, and they annulled the previous convictions that have been made against him. And basically, what they did is they restored his political rights, which means he can run for president again in 2022. Now, this is very, very exciting for a number of reasons. For those of you who don't know, Lula da Silva was president of Brazil from 2003 to 2010. He was arguably, or is arguably, the most successful president of the modern era. During his time in office, roughly 40 million Brazilians were lifted out of poverty. This was obviously largely driven by the policies that he implemented. Just very successful, very loved by the people. And so he was president from 2003 to 2010. He was briefly out of office, and then his kind of predecessor, or the person who followed him, was Dilma Rousseff, and she was, a member of his party. And then he was going to run for president again in 2018, but he was jailed and arrested on faulty corruption charges. And at the time, people, were calling them faulty, but then there were, it was basically this investigation called the Lava Jato. I believe it translates like car wash or something like that. This investigation, and it basically, Dilma, the current president, she was impeached. Lula was arrested and jailed. And then The Intercept, actually, back when Glenn Greenwald was a really good reporter, broke this kind of story that showed that the investigation was very politically motivated, that the charges were faulty, and Lula was eventually released from prison, but it wasn't until very recently that his political rights have been restored. And so that it was still kind of up in the air up until this point. So now Lula will be able to run again in 2022. He will be, obviously he hasn't announced yet, but I think it's very likely that he will run. He would be running against Jair Bolsonaro, the current president. Very, very exciting. The Jair Bolsonaro is just like awful. He's very far right. He's at any number of things you can think that they're just very, very, very bad president. But no, this is very exciting. Lula will be running again, and I can't help but bring up Michael Brooks in this segment, just because I think that definitely most of what I know about Lula, at least initially, came from Michael Brooks. And watching, he covered Lula very extensively on his show. For those of you who want to go deeper into it, that's definitely a great resource. All the videos are still up. And so yeah, it's definitely, this is something that Michael Brooks, I think, would have been very, very excited to see. So that's definitely optimistic, and I think that the people of Brazil are going to be very happy about Lula being able to run again. So if I left anything out, or if you disagree with anything I said, or if I got anything wrong, please leave a comment down below. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great day.